individually, can you give us some names on some of those younger guys that have really been stepping up that you've seen?
Well, it's really collectively, it's been that whole group, in all honesty. We really aren't to the point where we're going to start saying, well, this guy's second team, this guy is the next man up. But, I think it's just collectively they've done a really nice job. We've got, I think Adam Schuler's done an exceptional job, and really excited about him. He's a guy with really good length, and so we're expecting big things out of him.
And a guy like Darian Howard, obviously, he's pretty athletic. What, in reality, percentage of plays do you think he can be on the field for?
Well, hopefully we can utilize him quite a bit. Now we've got guys we can rotate in for him, whether they come from the nose pile or they come from the in pile. But we want to keep him fresh. But like you said, he's a real athletic type nose because his background being a linebacker, he runs better than most guys that would be playing that position. And because he goes so hard, in the plays that we're going to see, we do have to keep him fresh.
And obviously Noble's name's out there now. He's not hidden anymore. Has he kind of tried to hone in on some technique maybe this year, a little bit in preseason?
Yeah, he's really done a nice job with he understands how he's got to finish certain things, and so he's focused in on that, putting his plan in action, studied and preparing himself well for that. He's done a nice. I really like when we do the one-on-ones. I put together what we call a video locker, and so it just breaks down all their particular plays so they can go study themselves. As opposed to going through in the meeting, I'll go over everybody, but then I condense it for each guy to have his own video locker so he can just study just his own plays.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Chase Park progressing so far.
It's been nice, we can get an offensive lineman, and a lot of times you don't know if they can do some of the things that you're asking a defensive lineman to do, and he's picking things up. He plays real hard, and I think his wrestling and understanding how to use his hands and leverage has been, really helped him out quite a bit.
Does that wrestling background, does that help a lot?
Yeah, I especially in the nose position. I think that, that's where you're going to, I get excited when somebody tells me they're a state champion wrestler because I know they understand leverage, and I know they know how to use their hands real well.
Is that exceeding expectations with a guy that's recruited as an offensive guy to come in and go the other side of the ball?
Well, I think it's refreshing when you got a guy that has that team mentality where he's willing to step in where he can to help the team more so than maybe what he wants to at this time. And I think he's embraced it, and it's worked out nice for him.
Given the injuries to your group, this coming in had the most experience of the unit. Is that nerve-wracking at all, or is it just other guys filling in?
That's the key. It's just finding the next guy. That's football, unfortunately. We're not the NFL where we can get on the phone and call up and bring another guy in. So you got to train the next guy, and that's why you want to always continually, every opportunity you get to develop depth is the key. Is to get guys ready to play. Some guys you might have to force; they're ready to play a little sooner than you want, but because these guys work so hard, they'll make up for it even if they're not ready.
What has John Lewis shown? I know during the spring he flipped over to offense, but he's back. He get an extra step to his game, or
he has. He's really stepped it up. He's a high motor guy, and that's by doing that for so long, and it becomes natural for him. And so he makes things happen because how he works. But he's also taking his game to another level. You watch him and you can see him, the things he might not have been doing as much last year. He's when we had him, he's clearly doing a nice job with it. I'm excited about him. He's been a pleasant addition, surprise. As far as where he's taking his game to.